What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Pisces. So we're gonna go ahead and start out today here with the fish. Nonetheless, everybody, hello, happy Monday. Hope you guys had yourself an awesome weekend. Thank you, everybody, for those of you that are tuning in. I do want to mention, guys, that spring sale is still going on. So if you want to get yourself a 15-minute personal reading with me for 20% off, use code POPPIN, POPPIN, at checkout for a 20% discount. Link to my website in the first link in the description below. But hello, everybody. What's going on? Allison, what's poppin'? Trishy, what's going on? Crystal, hey, Amanda, how are we all doing? What's going on? NYC girl, what's happening? Marissa, hey, Trish, hey, Lisa, hello, everybody. How are we doing today? So let's jump on into it. We're going to start out here with the Pisces. So moving on in here to the fish, let's see what's going on here for your next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of the fish? Messages here for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. We did have the Lovers pop out for you guys. We also have here the Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you might not be feeling confident in a relationship or confident in a connection. There could be a part of you here that doesn't either feel a spark in a connection, or there could be a part of you here that could be potentially feeling insecure in a connection with somebody as well. I do want to say here, Pisces, it's time to hype yourself up, okay? Because look at me. You're hot as shit. You're beautiful. You're good looking. There's no reason to feel insecure. If somebody's with you, it's because they want to be with you. Point blank, motherfucking period. So just throwing that out there for a Pisces who needs to hear it. Hype yourself up, okay? Moving on forward, though, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's popping here for your next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the Pisces? All right, Team Pisces, let's see what's popping here for the fish. Overall energy here for you is going to be the 5 of Swords. So you could be connecting here potentially with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here the Lovers coming out again, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Page of Swords, and then looking at the outcome here for you. We got 2 cards. We got here the 10 of Wands and the Page of Cups showing up here at this moment in time. So Pisces, let's talk about it, guys, for your next 24. So 5 of Swords, this could be the energy of feeling very combative. It could be the energy of feeling restricted. It also could represent, though, too, that maybe you've been a little bit argumentative lately with the person you're dealing with, because looking at who you're dealing with here, Page of Swords, your person seems pretty reserved is kind of what it feels like. Keep in mind whether or not this is love-based. This is about you dealing with someone, but it could be a lover, family member, friend, whatever the case may be. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody right now and they're being a little bit reserved and recluse. They're not super active, I guess, if you will, and it's starting to make you think. I think that what you're thinking about is you're kind of going to the worst case scenario. Something feels off about your person and you're like, did they stop loving me? Did they stop caring about me? Are they mad at me? It's kind of like you're overthinking in the next 24 hours based on somebody's behavior. But I don't feel, Pisces, that they're withdrawn because of you. It feels like they're withdrawn for their own personal reasons. You know, looking at the outcome here, 10 of Wands, you're burdened, but at the same time, all you want is the normal response from your person, which is to be loved. So Pisces, you're looking for extra love, and you're looking for this person here to participate a little bit more in the kind of connection or relationship they have with you, whether it's a friend, lover, or family member. You just feel like someone isn't their normal self, and you start to think, is it because of me? I wouldn't go to that worst case scenario energy, Piscean, because I genuinely feel like it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is probably going through something, you know, within their own personal life at this moment in time. So I would think that the best way to approach this is, instead of feeling like it might be that you've done something or that they're mad at you, XYZ, I'd reach out to your person and be like, hey, what's going on? Like, it just seems like something's off with you. You don't seem like your normal self. You know, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I feel like if you reach out with that energy, you'd more than likely get a response, but also you would definitely start to see that whatever's happening with whoever you're dealing with doesn't have anything to do with you. Now, it's a water sign thing. Believe me, Pisces, I'm a Cancer, okay? My girlfriend sometimes will be in a mood and I'm like, what did I do? You know, it happens. Sometimes we tend to feel that way. But at the end of the day, the best thing you can do is just say, hey, listen, I don't feel like you're your normal self right now. Something looks like it's going on. Whether or not you want to communicate about that with me is up to you, but just know I'm here, right? I think if you can convey that message, it'll definitely work out in your best interest, okay? So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, thank you for tuning in nonetheless, okay? All right, my Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out today here with the water signs, and that was going to be Pisces for the first sign. So we're going to do water, earth, fire, air. Give me one moment, guys, and we'll hop on into the next sign. All right, but thank you, Pisces, for stopping by. All right, guys, hopping on into the earth signs now for today's daily read. Let's have a look here at the Taurus, and we'll see what's popping here for the bull gang, baby. Messages here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the bull gang? What's happening, baby? All right, Team Taurus, we're going to get one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Starting out with the overall energy, you do have here the Page of Cups. Taking a look here at your current energy, we have here the Ten of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, Taurus, we have here the Page of Swords in reverse. And then the outcome for you guys is going to go ahead and be the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, I definitely feel an interesting energy at bay here because it looks to me like someone, and this is like the oddest message that I feel like I've gotten in a while, but someone who previously had any sort of envious energy towards you, or someone who's had any sort of malice towards you is like finally stopping. It's weird, take it if it resonates, but I get this feeling, Taurus, of like you're in a space and time in your life of spreading love. Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, things seem pretty good for you right now. Things seem relatively positive. Ten of Pentacles is like, I'm content with life, I'm enjoying myself. And I get the feeling here where it's like somebody's no longer throwing envy or jealousy at you, maybe in ways that they used to in the past. And looking at the outcome here, Five of Pentacles reversed, I feel like someone's finally coming back around to you in your life, and it's like they no longer have shade to throw. So, you know, for you, Taurus, if you notice somebody coming back into your life, maybe this is somebody you had a falling out with. Maybe this is somebody who you've noticed has acted kind of strange and distanced themselves from you. And I feel like at a time, you know, when they were in kind of separation or when they were distant from you, you know, they were kind of coming from a perspective where they might have had envious energy or jealousy towards you for whatever it is that you had, because maybe you had something they didn't. But I feel like they've taken time to reflect that how they were behaving wasn't the way to go about things, and how they were behaving wasn't how they wanted to be. It's not the person they genuinely are. They don't want to be a person who is in a space of envy, but instead they want to be a support system for you. So I do feel like somebody kind of becoming aware of their own toxicity and wanting to restart and wanting to be more involved in your life again and come from an angle of support and not an angle of hate. So if you're connecting with somebody here, take it if it resonates, right? But if somebody comes back into your life and you notice that like something's different about them in a good way, I think that it has a lot to do with them deciding to just no longer have shade to throw and recognize that that's not the person they want to be, and they want to be as supportive of you as they can. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but very interesting message coming up here for you guys for sure. Okay? All right, Team Taurus, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys for stopping on by nonetheless, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water. We also did our earth. We're going to hop on into the fire in just a sec. By the way, JD, hello. You said, and what's up, JD? How's it been? Been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Fawn, what's going on? And Rastafarian, how are you? And Michaela, what is popping? Hope you guys are all doing well. So we did our water. We did our earth. Hopping into the fire. Let's have a look here at the Ram fam, and we'll see what's going on here for Team Aries. What do we got showing up here for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. God dang, Aries, you had quite the flipper come out. We got here a Hierophant showing up. You might be dealing with a Taurus for a few of you. Regardless, though, Hierophant energy showing up here for you, Aries. I kind of get the feeling that it's like about structure. You know, even though the Hierophant could be commitment, it could be social, like how like the status quo, it could represent a lot of different things, but I'm feeling that it's representing structure. Like you're really focused on making sure that something has the right structure in order to be set up for success. All right. Some of you could be redesigning things. So if you're doing any sort of redesign, or if you're doing any sort of, what's the word that I'm looking for here? Like upgrades around the house. Like you may be like aiming for like the perfect structure is what I'm seeing here too. By the way, JD, holy crap, man. Thank you so much for the generous 3333. Really, really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, man. I didn't expect that. Thank you, JD. Thank you so much. But by the way, Aries, yeah, it's like I feel something about structure for you guys moving into the next 24 hours. All right, though. Let's hop on into it. We're going to get 2 more shuffles for the Ram fam, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully all is well. Let's see what's popping here for the Aries gang. Overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, 8 of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the 2 of Swords, and then the outcome here for you is going to go ahead and be the King of Wands in the upright position. So as far as what I see for Aries next 24 hours, 5 of Cups reversed here, 8 of Swords reversed, you definitely look like you're in a space where you're letting go of overthinking and when you're moving past something. So you're definitely focused up on moving past something, looking at what you're dealing with. 2 of Swords, you're kind of recognizing I have 2 options. I can stay stuck on something forever and get nowhere, or I can move on and go somewhere else. I really feel like it's coming down to that for you, Aries, depending on whatever your situation may be, whether your situation's about love, about career, maybe you're feeling stuck in your personal life. It's like I can sit in this energy and be upset and have nothing come of it, or I can move the hell on and create a different pathway anyways. So you're about action here. You're becoming a person of action is what it feels. And looking at the outcome here, King of Wands, it's like I can't wait here to put my energy and my investment in something new because I have the power to create new things in my life. Say that again, Aries. I like that for you. I have the power to create new things in my life. You certainly fucking do. So I feel for the Aries peeps in the next 24, it's about recognizing I am so done staying stuck in a situation, being upset, getting 0 results. If I want to make results happen, I got to move on from whatever's holding me back here and recognize that being a person of action is what's going to bring in the results. Hell yeah, guys. I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, Aries, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? Yeah, man. Stay in action, stay in motion, build momentum, and keep doing what it is you're doing. Inevitably, you're going to get to where you want to go, okay? Love that, guys. All right, so let's keep that popping, pushing, and moving forward. Okay, so we did our fire, we did our water, and our earth. We're gonna hop on into the air signs now. By the way, JD, dude, thank you so much for the 2222. Really appreciate the donation. Thank you so much, JD. Thank you, dude. Oh my god, I can't with you, man. You're crazy. Thank you so much. All right, guys, hopping into the air signs in honor of JD. Let's move on in, baby. We're gonna go ahead and hop on into the Gemini, and we'll see what is going on. What do we got going on here for the Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Message is here for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Real quick, guys. Hold on. Sorry, Gemini. I got to pause you. Hillary said the Pisces read starts towards the end. The video doesn't go back to the start. Is that true, guys? Did it get cut off or something like that? It could be your connection possibly, because sometimes when you join live streams and you join a little bit late, it might not restart you to the full point. So I would refresh your page and go all the way back just to make sure it works. But I do believe that it should be fully recorded, though. I'm not sure if it did glitch. So if it happened to glitch, guys, let me know just so that I could be aware of that, okay? Regardless, though, Gemini, let's get 3 more shuffles in here for you, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully all is well with the beautiful Gemini gang in the next 24. Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to be the 4 of Swords. You've been resting is what I feel here for you. It's been a restful period, a restful time. Looking at the current energy, Sun in reverse. You could have been going through something. It kind of feels like you've been in a cocoon. It's like, I haven't been super happy. I've needed to rest. I've kind of needed to get myself together, but I also needed to give myself like time to just like feel how the fuck I feel. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of the time, guys, when we are constantly ignoring our feelings or sweeping our feelings under the carpet, that doesn't help shit. Like sometimes we just need a break from life and we just need to be fucking sad and let ourselves be sad. And I feel like that's where you were at, Gemini. It's like, I just needed to let myself be sad and let myself do what I needed to do. Looking at what you're dealing with, 7 of Wands reversed. I needed to not block my feelings and not push away anything. I needed to accept what was going on. So you haven't been blocking your feelings. You very much so have been embracing them. And looking at the outcome with all this, 9 of Cups, you're starting to feel better. You're coming out of the nest. You're coming out of the cocoon, moving into your next 24. So it's like you're coming back into life, baby. You know what I mean? I think that you were kind of in a space for a while, Gems, where it was like, listen, I'm not feeling it, or I'm not feeling great. Maybe I'm sad. Maybe I'm stressed. I need a fucking break. And I'm not going to sit here and bullshit myself and push my feelings away and keep on pretending like everything's fine, because that is never the answer and that's never going to heal you. So sometimes we got to make sure we are feeling in order to be healing. And that's what you did here. You took the time out necessary to kind of regroup, recharge your batteries, let yourself feel the feels. And now you're recognizing that that's paid off for you, because you're starting to move into a more positive place mentally, and you're starting to feel better here physically. I think for many of you too, overall. So I love that for you, Gemini. Really, really good stuff. I think it's important, guys, to take breaks. Life is about duality. You know, there's going to be positive moments, there's going to be negative moments, and we're all going to go through those shifts. You know, I go through my negative shifts and positive shifts. So do you. So does the Pope. So with that being said, if we don't take the time out to feel the feels, and if we are constantly on go, go, go mode and just sweeping all the shit that, you know, life hands us under the carpet, you know, we're never going to feel healed or feel good, right? So we got to give ourselves a reset. And I love that you did that for yourself, Gemini, because you're coming out now feeling much better. Okay, beautiful. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our earth, we did our fire, and we did our air signs. Hopping back on into now our second batch of zodiac for the daily read. We're going to go back into the water, and we'll have a look here at the Cancer. Let's see what's going on here for the Cancer, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, hey Marlene, how are you? I hope you've been doing well. Thank you for tuning in, my love. Let's see what's going on here for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on with you? Messages for Cancer in the next 24 hours. It feels relatively calm so far. Looking at the overall energy, Cancer, the Death. Being calm throughout change. That's different for a Cancer. That is a different energy for a Cancer. Am I right? I'm a Cancer sun and a Cancer rising. And typically when I start to go through periods of change, I'm like, I don't like this. I'm like, I like knowing exactly where I'm at. I like being used to my comfort zone and my comfortable environment, you know? So when change comes, I'm never usually calm. I'm like, oh shit, we got to prepare here for things to be different. But it feels like you're calm through the change, guys. Very calm through some sort of change happening or occurring in your life. Looking at the current energy, 10 of Cups reversed, what you're dealing with. We have here Ace of Swords reversed. Looking at the outcome for you, Queen of Wands reversed. You know what this feels like, Cancer? No matter what's been going on with you, whether you've had unfortunate events and disconnects with people, whether you've had people lie to you or you've had people, you know, do something that wasn't worth it for you, I'm getting the feeling that the universe has exposed to you situations and people, Cancer, in your life that aren't working for you anymore. And typically you'd get pretty emotional about this. Typically you'd get pretty upset at the fact that people might not be doing you any good or unfortunate circumstances and events are happening. But I think that you've reached a point where you have no words. That's what I'm hearing for you, Cancer. It's like, I have no words. I don't have any more stress that I want to exert anymore. I don't have any more energy that I want to exert anymore. I'm kind of at that point where I'm calm, and I'm going to make that decision to just let go. It's like, you know what? I'm done. Have you ever been so tired of being mad? And usually you're mad because you care. It's once you stop caring, and it's once you stop getting angry, that it shows that you don't care about something anymore. And that's the feeling coming up here for you, Cancer. And that's why you're so calm with this change, because it's like, I can't even be angry anymore because I just don't care. And that's how you know something's over. Looking at your energy here, 10 of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. You could have been dealing with a liar. This could represent somebody here who's been fibbing. This could be representing somebody who's not been, you know, telling the truth. But it also could just represent that you're cutting off communication from an unfulfilling situation. Keep that in mind. With the outcome for here, it's going to be the Queen of Wands reversed. Like I said, you're not in a space where you're getting angry or where you're being incredibly expressive. It's like you've reached that point where you recognize, if I'm not caring that much anymore, and if I'm not that angry, it kind of proves that I don't care. And with that being said, I'm done. And I'm going to keep it at that. And I'm going to embrace the fact that things are changing and that somebody in my life or a situation in my life has changed. And I'm going to accept the ending that's come with it. I'm done giving my emotions and I'm done wearing myself out for a person or for a situation. So that's where you're at right now. And I definitely have been there before. And I think it's one of the most impactful moments in your life because it really shows you that you're done. right, Cancer? So there's a lot of calm energy showing up here with the fact that things have changed and you're accepting the fact that things have changed and you're allowing yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to be cool, calm, and collected and open myself up to what comes next. For me personally, as a Cancer, I'm a very expressive person. So if I love you a lot and if I really care about you, if you make me angry or if you do something fucked up, I'm going to be so pissed and you're never going to hear the end of it. But if I just don't respond, don't care, then that's when I know I'm done with the person. And I think that that's exactly where you're at. So listen, when it comes to water signs, they will go hard and they will express themselves to the fullest for people they love. But just like Michaela said over here, it's a loud silence, you know? So if you start to see that loud silence coming from them, you know, things are changing, you know? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Yeah, that reading has definitely hit home for a couple times in my life. Totally understand that for sure. Okay? All right, though, Team Cancer. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water signs. We're going to hop on into our earth signs in just a sec. Do bear with me, though, guys. And then we'll get on into it. By the way, for the 190 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out. Really, really means a lot to me, man. But how are you guys doing, man? Hope you guys are doing good. Marlene said, my phone keeps backing out. Broke it last night during a DV situation. I'm okay, though. I'm a Cancer moon, and I feel this, and I'm so done now. Yeah, it happens, for sure. By the way, keep in mind with Mercury right now, I feel like electronics-wise, not even in the beginning of Mercury, like in the pre-shadow Mercury retrograde, electronic stuff and things of that nature were working pretty good. I've noticed now that we're getting closer to the tail end of Mercury retrograde, electronic-wise, everything is bugging out. Like my phone has been bugging out. Apps have been bugging out. It has not been a fun time. So, of course, with Mercury, we got to deal with the technological issues too, you know? JD, you have to go. Well, thank you for stopping by either way. Love you too. Thank you for coming by, JD. I appreciate it, you know? I hope that everything's well with you in your life, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming out. For sure, for sure. Happy to hear that, guys. You'll take the calm, Catherine? I'll take the calm too any day. Any day. For sure, for sure. All right, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and move forward just real quick. Hey, Aisha, how are you doing? You said I'm a Gemini moon, and you're right. I'm feeling better about knowing that my sister and brother-in-law are doing okay after getting into an accident on their way to San Francisco. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad that they're doing better. Really happy to hear that for you and your sister and brother-in-law. Very sorry to hear that happen, though, but I'm glad they're doing better for sure. All right. You're enjoying your Mercury candle, protagonist? Happy to hear that. Yeah, it does last a long time. You said you're sleeping so much better since. I love that for you. I'm so happy. With every candle that I've ever created with my partnership, Saponi and Candela, it's all very intention based and they're intention infused. So I'm happy that you're sleeping better with the candle. Most importantly, I'm happy that it's bringing in that calm energy. And yeah, the number one candle, if you want one that burns and lasts a super long time, it is the Mercury survival candle. That thing will last you for a very long time. All right. All right, though, guys, we're going to hop on into our earth signs. So let's get on into it. We're going to move on in to the Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here for the Cappy, baby. Message is here for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on? All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get ourselves 2 more shuffles over here, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Capricorn, overall energy, Page of Swords. You could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Looking into your current energy, the Star in reverse. What you're dealing with, we got here the 6 of Swords, and then the outcome, sorry, it was not in the reverse, it was upright. So we got the 6 of Swords, and then the outcome, this is in reverse. We have here the Empress in the reverse position. Capricorn, Page of Swords upright, Star in reverse. I think there's a part of you that's starting to feel hesitant that something's going to align or something's going to work out for you. That's what it feels like to me. Hesitant that something's working. You're losing faith. I mean, I think that regardless, you're still going forward or going through with something, but you're feeling like it's not going to work, or you're losing faith, you're having a hard time believing in something, Capricorn, is what it feels like. Looking at the outcome here, Empress reversed, and, you know, that's the card here that kind of represents not feeling so good about a situation, but it also represents here too that you're not feeling like you're growing. But what we must remember, guys, is that if we do not believe, how can we succeed? If we do not believe, how can we succeed? A lot of people have the ideology of seeing to believing, but it's really all about believing to be seeing. And that's the realest shit you're ever going to hear. A lot of people think it's about believing, or sorry, seeing to believe it. I got to see it to believe it. But you got to believe it to fucking see it. You got to imagine having what you want and desire. You got to believe you can fucking attain that shit to actually have it happen for you in your life. If we're only seeing it to then believe it, if you never believe in yourself, how are you going to get to where you want to go? You know what I mean, Capricorn? How are you going to get to where you want to go if you can't believe you can take yourself there in the first place? So I feel like the message for you here is that it's really not about believing to see. It's about, or sorry, seeing to believe. It's really about believing to see. You know, you're kind of in a place right now where you're doubting yourself. You're in a place right now where you're like, I'm going to keep trying, but I just don't feel like it's going to work. And ever since you kept trying, you've seen no results. You've seen no growth, but that's due to the lack of belief that you have in yourself. You're so fucking capable. You are so fucking capable. Everybody here right now, I believe in each and every single one of you. And you guys very well likely could do any damn thing that you want to do in this realm of reality. But you have to be willing to believe in order to see the results. You feel me? All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, though, Capricorn, for tuning in. It was a very short and sweet message. I won't lie to you. Not a very long message, but short and sweet. I think it's time right now to reroute the way that you're looking at your scenario, and everything's going to turn out just fine. You know? At the end of the day in life, guys, you know, if I didn't believe I could do what I'm doing here today, if I didn't believe it, if I didn't truly know it in my core being, I wouldn't be here, right? So sometimes you have to bet on yourself and believe that you can get to where you want to go. I think we bet against ourselves a little bit too often, but you've seen worse odds and you've still made it through, right? So start betting on yourself, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth. We also just did our water. So we're going to hop on in now into our fire. Going into the fire, let's have a look here at the lion, baby, and we'll see what's popping here for the Leo. What do we got showing up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hi, Eclipse Chaser. How you doing? Hope all has been well with you. All right, Leo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is the Three of Wands in reverse. You're done waiting on a situation, or you're turning backwards instead of going forward. It could be either way, but I think it's probably the first way. I think you're done waiting on something overall. Looking at the current energy, Temperance, what you're dealing with, Wheel of Fortune reversed, outcome for you, Ace of Cups. I love this message, Leo, because it's about recognizing that even if you don't have everything yet, or all the results you're looking for, you can still celebrate any of the victories you've attained and be ecstatic and excited for what's yet to come. A lot of people say to themselves, I can only give myself validation and permission to be happy when I have met my outcome, when I have met my goal, and that is the only time I can give myself permission to be happy. Why can't we give ourselves permission to be happy on the journey? A lot of people only give themselves permission when they've attained some sort of success or completed a goal. Not a lot of people say, you know, I'm just happy and excited that I'm on the journey. Because as cliche as it sounds, life is not about the destination, but it's about the fucking journey. So when it comes towards setting a goal, setting an intention, doing something we want to do, it's not really about getting there. We'll get there with the hard work that we put in, but we should be appreciating our victories and our small wins and appreciating and just enjoying the process of what it is we got going on. So looking at the current energy, Three of Wands reversed, I feel like you're deciding to turn your back on the mentality of the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which is, I can only give myself validation to be happy and to feel good about what I'm doing when I attain success. Right now in your current energy, Wheel of Fortune reverse, you haven't met your goal, but even if you haven't met your goal yet, you don't want to sit here and be unhappy until you do. So looking at the current energy, Temperance, it's about letting go, it's about connecting with your emotions and allowing yourself to celebrate how far you've come and be excited for where the rest of the journey will take you. Looking at the outcome, Ace of Cups, you're allowing yourself to be fulfilled. And I love this for you, man. You're allowing yourself to be fulfilled and you're allowing yourself to say, hey, even though I haven't hit that goal yet, let's enjoy the journey. Let's have fun. And that's what life is really about. And that's what it's all about overall, because in the process of being on the journey, you're going to find that it's a lot more pleasurable than you think. You know, once you reach the outcome, once you reach the goal you wanted to hit, all you're going to do from there is set another goal. Am I right or am I right? You know, let's say you had a goal to make a certain amount of money. Let's say you wanted to make 50K this year. You make that 50K. Oh yeah, feels good for a second. Then it's like, let's make 100K next year. You know, then you make that 100K. Oh yeah, it feels good for a second. And then let's go 150, right? So the more that we hit goals, the more we increase what's the next one. So the journey's more the fun part. Enjoy the process, guys. Live a little and don't only give yourself validation to be fucking happy and excited with what you're doing. Once you get there, have that happiness and fucking excitement the entire time. You deserve it. Okay? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire. We also did our earth and we did our water. We're going to jump on into the air sign now, and we're going to have a look here at the Aquarius gang. Let's see what's going on here for Team Aqua, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Aqua, one more shuffle coming into play here for you, and then we'll see what's popping. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you is the Three of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at your current energy, Page of Pentacles, what you're dealing with, Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the outcome for you, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here at this time and see what's going on here with you. By the way, Gamzi, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Welcome in. All right, so Aquarius, Three of Cups reversed here, Page of Pentacles in the upright. You may not be necessarily super duper happy or in a place of joy at this time in your life, but you're doing something about it nonetheless, which is what I love to see for you. It's like, it may not be a time of joy or a time of me being super duper fucking happy, but at least I'm doing something about it. At least I'm giving my energy and putting my energy into trying to make me feel better and make things better overall. So you are in a place of action, loving that for you. Having a look at what you're dealing with, Ace of Wands reversed, it kind of feels like a passion of yours didn't work out, or maybe a new beginning of yours didn't work out. I'm kind of getting the feeling here where Ace of Wands reversed, maybe something wasn't what you thought it would be. So even though something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, and you're not happy about it, you're trying to keep a positive attitude. You know, looking at the outcome, Ace of Pentacles reversed, it's an opportunity that didn't turn out how you thought it would. So I feel like for Aquarians here, whether there was a new beginning you were going after, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a friendship, whether it was an idea, if something didn't work out how it was intended to or how you intended it to, you're recognizing, you know what, that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Some shit works, some shit doesn't. You know, I may not be happy with the results or the outcome, but it doesn't mean that I have to have a piss poor attitude about everything. It's like, hey, it sucks that it didn't work out, but that means I can stay positive and see what else I can do, right? You know, I think that a lot of people sometimes will see something not work and then it just triggers them to automatically feel really negative about everything else. And usually when you feel that way, it's because there's a lot of negativity beneath the surface that hasn't been addressed. It's kind of like if one thing didn't work out, it's the straw that broke the camel's back, because all that negativity underneath still hasn't been addressed. But Aquarius, what I'll say to you is that if you're in the space where you're remaining positive and saying, listen, it sucks, something didn't work out, but something else surely will, you're on a good path and you're in a good energy, because it's very true. Just because one thing didn't work out doesn't mean another thing won't. Period. Right? So I like that energy for you. Keep up that positive morale and know that something is coming soon for you that will work to you, or that will work for you and that will work to your advantage. Okay? All right, Aquarius, I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I like that message a lot for you, though. All right? The thing about positivity, guys, is that Positivity doesn't necessarily mean happiness, nor does it necessarily equate to happiness, but positivity is knowing that even if shit ain't working, even if shit ain't making you happy, inevitably something else will. So it's about hanging on in there and knowing that you'll get to where you need to go. Okay? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, real quick, guys, give me 2 seconds. We finished up our second batch of signs. We're going to hop into the last batch in just a moment. Just give me about a second or two. I just got to turn on my air conditioner. It's getting pretty hot in here. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And by the way, for the 223 peeps in the chat, if you could drop a like, that'd be sweet. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be right back, everybody.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, guys, thank you so much for your patience. Really appreciate it. And we're going to hop back on in now into our water. Going into the water sign, let's have a look here at the Scorpio, and we'll see what's up here, baby. What messages are coming on in here for the Scorpio gang? What's going on here, guys? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be popping on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of the Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Team Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taking a look here at the overall energy for you, we got here the 9 of Pentacles. Now, this is about standing out, being independent, and taking care of business. So you could be, I'm hearing, taking care of business for sure in some kind of aspect. I also feel like, Scorpio, you're stepping up. If somebody's been feeling pretty down, or if somebody's been feeling like really hesitant to do something, you might be the one taking initiative or taking charge in a situation. This also could be about like taking charge in the workplace. This might be the time to like show your true leadership skills. I just want to throw this out here, Scorpio. If you've been looking for a management role or a higher position that requires leadership, this is certainly the time to show your leadership skills within your workspace, because you can get a promotion based upon this, because I do feel like higher ups or bosses are paying very close attention to you. So definitely take advantage and capitalize on that if you are looking for an increase here in your position and your pay within the workplace. Okay, show your confidence. Now, Tower card showing up here as the current energy, what you're dealing with, 7 of Cups, and then the outcome, Scorps, is going to be the Judgment in the reverse position. All right, let's go ahead and talk this one through. We got here the 9 of Pence to the Tower. Yeah, I feel like you're just starting to become aware here that there is a lot of things you can step up and do. I feel like for a while, 7 of Cups, you've kind of been on autopilot. I think that naturally we all tend to go on autopilot when we feel a little bit overwhelmed, and we're kind of just like, let's shut down and just kind of live every day how it is, and you know, you're kind of just in a space where you're getting by and doing what you need to do. But I feel like what's happening here for you is you're recognizing, with all the things that are on my plate, if I applied myself, just imagine at what I could achieve. I feel like that's going to be a thought that crosses your mind moving into the next 24 hours. It's like, hey, I might be fucking overwhelmed, but like if I step up, if I apply myself with everything that's going on in life, can you imagine what I can truly achieve? So I really feel like you're realizing this, and looking at the outcome, Judgment reverse, it's like, okay, it's time right now to no longer keep giving myself chances to step up. I got to stop saying, oh, I'm going to step up, and do it instead. And that's the vibe happening here for you. It's like, I'm not going to say, oh, maybe one day I'll handle this. this. Maybe one day I'll handle that. It's like you're getting in the fucking zone, dude, and you're stepping up and doing what you set out to do. So let's say you got something to take care of. Maybe you got bills to take care of. You got people to take care of. You got shit at work to do. You got other stuff on your plate. And maybe you said, you know, yeah, I'll do it eventually, or I'll step up eventually. No, your next 24 hours is getting slammed with confidence and really saying, you know what, if I really stepped up right now and did everything I needed to, imagine what I can achieve. And you guys are going out there and achieving. I like it, guys. Scorpio, really positive message showing up here for you, and really, really cool stuff. You know, the Tower card is an awakening. It's a message of awareness, and you're becoming aware here that you have the power, and most importantly, you have the confidence to be able to do what you got to do. All right, cool, Scorpio. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I love that. All right, guys, so we did all of our water for today. We're hopping on into the earth signs. Go into the earth. Let's have a look here at the Virgo, and we'll see what's going on here for you. What do we got showing up here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Virgo? We do have here a Chariot in reverse. I am seeing some of you guys maybe not wanting to go down a certain path or a certain route. You could be reconsidering your options is what I'm hearing for you. So you might be reconsidering your options in career, in love, in a personal matter or choice. But definitely the energy of like a reconsideration. All right, let's see what's up. Virgo, overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the Fool card. So this is about taking a leap of faith. Yeah, I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with reconsidering an option, because it's like, you know what, even though I was going to take this one path, maybe I should just take a leap of faith on this path and see what happens. So you want to give something a go and see what comes of it, is what it feels like so far. Looking at the current energy, Ace of Cups reversed, what you're dealing with, Three of Wands, looking at the outcome, Six of Cups reversed. I'm going to give an example. It's not necessarily a real life example, maybe it would be, but I'm going to give a quick example for you guys, and you can apply it to your life if it resonates. For example, let's say you've been really wanting to get into some sort of design school. You are very good at design, you're amazing at it, but you know that if you were to get into the school, it would help you out in terms of understanding how to run a business in design, how to, get clients, XYZ, maybe some different techniques that will help. Let's say Three of Wands, you've been on a waiting list for 5 years just to get in this school. Let's say this school is crazy. It's for the top elite designers and it's going to take you forever to get in, right? So you've been on this waiting list for 5 years and you're like, I've been on this path. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. But then you say to yourself in the next 24 hours, you know what? What if I just took a chance on me? And despite the school, even though it may benefit me, why don't I just try to give it a go on my own? Why don't I just try to do this thing myself and see what happens and see what comes of it? Because what can hurt, right? The 5-year waiting list will still be there, but I can allow myself to go for what I want to go for, and maybe I'll make it. Maybe there will be success that comes of it. So instead of being in the immediate action of waiting for something to happen based upon a certain path, it says, fuck that. Let's pave our own way to get to where we need to go. So like I said, it's not much of a real world example, but that's what I'm feeling here. So if it applies to you in your life in some way, take it if it resonates. But it's practically about, look, I can get here one way, or I can go for it in a different manner. And maybe it's worth taking a leap of faith just to see what happens, because you never really know. So with that being said here for you, it's not about waiting for things to come in or waiting for this path to pull through for you. It's about saying, fuck it, I'm going to pull through for myself and create a different path to get to where I want to go. The way that you've been doing things will not be the same way as before. Ace of Cups reversed. Previously, whatever path you were on wasn't fulfilling to you. It wasn't getting things done. It wasn't getting to you where you want to go. This new path that you're getting on is about you doing things yourself to get to where you want to be. So I get the feeling here for Virgos, it's about action. It's about creating your own path that's going to get you what you want, instead of waiting on another path that might get you there, but requires a little bit of waiting. Okay. So I feel here for Virgs, you guys are going to go ahead and try things your way instead of like the traditional route, or instead of like a practical kind of manner, is what I feel here at this time. Okay. All right, though, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Love that for you, though. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Okay. And like I said, I know my example probably wasn't like a good real world example, but if it somehow makes sense in your life, then you know that's a resonating message to you. Okay. All right, Virgo. So we did our Virgo. So all the earth is done. All the water's done. Jumping into the fire. Let's have a look here at the Sagittarius, baby. Let's see what's going on here for the Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on here with you? Let's go ahead and take a look here at you beautiful peeps. Starting out with the overall energy, Page of Pentacles. Giving a little here at this time, but not giving your all. Looking at the current energy, we got Four of Wands reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, Six of Pence reversed. Looking at the outcome, Chariot reversed. Absolutely. So Sagittarius, what it feels like for me is you guys are kind of in the space right now where it's like, listen, you're not super happy with somebody that you have a relationship with. Doesn't have to be romantic. This could be your friend. This could be your family. This could be a lover, however it applies to you. Things are not very stable right now in a certain relationship in your life. And you're saying here, listen, Page of Pentacles, I will give a little, but it is up to you to give a lot. You know, this is about somebody having to put the work in because you typically have put the work in. And I feel like somebody here made a no-no. I don't think it was you that made the no-no. I think it was them. So with that being said, someone has to work and prove to you that they are going to be doing the best that they can to make this relationship thrive. So you're going to give a little. It's not like you're giving nothing, but you're not giving it your all until this person proves that it's worth it for you to give your all. Looking at what you're dealing with, Six of Pentacles reversed, you guys are not in a balanced state at this time. And with the outcome showing up here, Chariot reversed, you know, you're kind of putting things on pause. You're not progressing forward until things within the relationship are genuinely fixed. So what I see here for Sag is like somebody here has to step up. You know, you're going to give a little, but you don't need to be that person who's continuously stepping up if somebody else has not yet pulled their weight. You see what I'm saying? So you are taking a step back right now while somebody here steps up for you, and in hopes this relationship moves in a better direction. If they choose not to step up, then it is what it is. Because I think you've done it time and time again, and you're not really interested in going back down that same path and that same route, okay? So Sagittarius, someone here needs to step up, and you're going to go ahead and see exactly what comes of it, okay? All right, though, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Yeah, kind of just get that feeling, guys, where it's like you've stepped up a countless amount of times, and at the end of the day, it's this person's turn to do something, and you know what? You'll give a little bit, but they are the ones that need to pull their weight. All right, Sagittarius. So we finished up all of our fire. We also did all of our water and our earth for today. Going on into the last but not least zodiac for the daily read. Let's hop on into Libra and see what is going on. So what do we got showing up here for the Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting out here with the overall energy for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I like that, Libra. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or a Leo. Having a look at the current energy, we have here a Three of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. We have the Star reversed, looking at the outcome for you. We have the Six of Swords reversed. I heard a false path. Like you were on a path or you were hoping that something would align, but it happened to be a false path. And what I mean by that is a path that truly isn't for you. You maybe thought it was for you. And that's why you kept going down that path. That's why you kept going down that route. But it led you each time to not something fulfilling. So I feel like the realization you're having in the next 24 hours is needing to separate yourself from the false path because you're meant to be opened up for something else. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, Star reversed. You know, the Star reversed here is that representation, I feel, of the false path ideology. And the Wheel of Fortune is the representation of closing out the cycle. Three of Swords is separation. And the outcome here is the Six of Swords reversed. The reason you've been on a false path is because every time it's led you to the same result. And if the result isn't pleasant or if the result isn't what you've wanted, then it wasn't the right path because the right path would give you the results you're looking for, right? So I think that that's the major realization showing up here for you Libras, because it's like at the end of the day, if I was on the right path, where I'd flow to would be where I wanted to go. But if I'm repetitively ending up in the same place, doing the same thing, then this ain't the righteous path. It's the false path. And that's the realization you're having here, whether it's about work, whether it's about love, whether it's about your personal life. I don't want to keep ending up in the same place. That means the path I'm on, it's got to shift. It's got to change. I got to be open to a different approach. And I get that for sure, you know? I've been there many times in my life where I was on a path thinking it was the right one for me. I kept doing the same thing. And I was like, well, why do I keep ending up here? And I was like, well, wait, no shit, because I'm doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I was like, that's why I'm ending up in the same place, because I might think this path's right for me, but why would a path be right for me if it keeps giving me a negative result that I'm not happy with every time? So something's got to change. By the way, thank you so much, Natalie, for the $10. Really appreciate that, my love. Thank you so much for your generosity, okay? But yeah, Libra, that's where we're at. So something's got to change, but you got this, okay? Don't even worry about it. Listen, the best thing that you can have is awareness, which is what you have right here. Now that you're aware of what may be holding you back, that means you have the opportunity here to separate yourself from this false path and make a damn change. Beautiful, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and thank you for coming out and spending time with me. Fawn, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity, my love. It really means a lot to me, man, okay? For everybody who's in the chat right now, if you can drop a like, that'd be sweet. Really helps out a lot more than you guys know. And I do want to mention, if anybody here is new and you're interested in the channel and you're interested in the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. I do still have that summer sale that spring sale going on, guys, for my personal reading. So if you guys want to get 20% off of a 15-minute personal reading with me, feel free to use code POPPIN. That's going to be POPPIN at checkout for 20% off of a personal reading with me. But guys, I love you so much. I do want to mention, coming up tomorrow, Sagittarius as well as Sagittarius and Aries are going to be uploaded for May 2023. So if you're a Sag or an Aries, your May monthly video will be posted tomorrow. Stay tuned for that, guys, as it will be arriving shortly, okay? All right, Soul family, I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic Monday. Set your intentions to have a wonderful week, and I'm going to catch everybody in the next video. Much love, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.
Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.